Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Demon Zone. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome. We did it. We made it. Everything's probably going to be okay. I'm going to close this door properly. And welcome. Welcome. Now the door is it's nearly closed. It's pretty much closed. I don't know what to do about that streak of light. It really bothers me. But it is what it is. Happy EST 11:11 a.m.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Jules. Thank you for the subscription. Bisexual lighting. God damn it, it's super eye patch wolf lighting. It's my color scheme, damn it. But also wildly appropriate.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Professor Pigeon 2, thank you. Hello, Professor Pigeon 2. Thank you for the subscription. Okay, I'm going to take off my socks because it's so fucking hot in Ireland right now. We are not used to this downright balmy weather. I'm not gonna let anyone see my feet because that's part of what I call the B plan for if things ever go awry in this whole setup. John, I woke up from a 10-hour nap after being exhausted from my warehouse job. Oscar B, you're the real hero. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride Month. You know what? Is that looking, is the pink light looking a little strong? Let me see here. I can control all this from my phone, so I can turn it way up. Whoop. There we go. Now you can hardly see me at all, which some would argue is the perfect amount of light. So we had it at 15. Let's turn it down to around 10. That maybe feels a bit more natural. We can do all kinds of light. We can go over here. We can go here. We can go here. The green's actually kind of nice.
I'd what to send. I wish everyone stability and happiness.
Thank you, Shadow380. Well, I think we're just gonna stick with the classic super.
3 for the first time for versus Wolves and having a good time.
Great to hear it. Great zealous.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Thank you, Inquisitor Thomas. Thank you.
Haven't gone awry a while ago.
Heck yeah! Happy Pride Month to a fellow they them. Happy Pride Month, Kits Beats. Go all red with the lighting and make it insufferable. Yeah, the lighting's really getting there. The lighting, there's still other stuff I want to do and still stuff that I'm kind of excited to bring in. But right now, I think it's looking kind of rad. Lucky Dagger, thank you for purchasing a frog tea. Thank you for picking up a frog tea at eyepatchwolves.com. I appreciate the hell out of it, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, so guys, I'm pretty good. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like I'm melting, in part because of the heat, but in part because I spent 14 hours getting tattooed this week. Ghost Dragon XCOM, thank you for picking up a...
Hobo Crawfish, what would be on your dream roster for the Marvel Tokon? Fighting Souls game would be, and you can only have up to 40 Carrick.
Cool. Give me a second to think about that. So yeah, I spent 14 hours getting tattooed this week. That ended yesterday, and I kind of feel like someone has drained all the moisture from my body, and like I might die or pass out on stream. So I guess I'll say, folks, if I do pass out on stream, there is no one near me who loves me or cares about me, so it's kind of up to you guys to, you know, I guess do something about that. You know, I'm kind of your responsibility now. Just so you're aware. Makima dressed as Garfield, full back tat. Stay hydrated, Makima Garfield. Why does everyone think it's Makima Garfield? Aren't you married? Yeah, but it's not going well. That's not true. I love my wife so much. She's so great. I don't know what I would do without her. I think I would be somehow even more dysfunctional than I am now, which is already extremely dysfunctional. Um, can we see the tattoo? Oh yeah, sure. Well, okay, it's kind of wrapped up at the moment, but it's like it is. It's kind of a snake on my arm. Like, you can't really see it too well. Let me pull up a photo. Ba, 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 ba. Thank God I've got this fucking fan. Holy shit.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I love frogs and speeders art.
I'm so, wow, what a great combination of a t-shirt that must have been for you, Lucky Dagger. Glad to hear it. Okay, let's switch over here. This is my new tattoo. We see up here, we got a nice orchid, we got some lilies, and then we got the petals kind of falling off and coming down, and then we got this little snake fella down here, and it kind of ends in him. And you can kind of see it on you can kind of you can see it through the plastic, but like I'll show you guys properly on stream next time. It like starts, it's kind of like that's the full arm now. It starts off with my wolf tattoo, down into the orchid lilies, and down into the snake. Whew. Yeah, shoutouts to Andre in Sanctorium Tattoo. I think that's Fantanio Tattoo. I'll be putting it on my Instagram later. Yeah, no, the artist is incredible. He's done Jesus, like, well, no, this is my third tattoo with him, and I always get like big pieces from him. Is that a specific species of snake? I believe it is a black mamba because I wanted a black snake. Can see why it took so long. Now you've truly become the blue Oni versus wolves. I can never tell if I'm the blue Oni or the red Oni. Frog train hype emo is extremely fitting. Ha! That's cute. Sleeve tattoos are normally not my thing, but that one looks so cool. So it's kind like, I actually agree with you. I'm not like crazy about sleeve tattoos in general. Like, just not for me at least. I think they look really sick on other people, but I probably wouldn't get one myself. But with this one, it's not quite, because if you see my arm there, it's not quite a sleeve tattoo. It's like, it's more so on the outside, so like a little bit. Time to sign up for OnlyFans. It's just pretty good. That's pretty fun. A blue Oni would have that trouble. It took me over a year to get my sleeve completed because I just can't sit that long. Yeah, I would say, like, I know some people who are like, tattoos don't hurt that much. And whenever I hear people say that, it's always people with small tattoos. This hurt like a son of a bitch. Like, oh God, there was moments where I couldn't even like listen to a podcast. I was just sitting there wincing. Now I sat there for like the entire session, so like, you know, it was okay. I got through it, but Christ Almighty, like, I feel like everyone has different sensitivities and different parts of their bodies that are sensitive. I thought like the kind of chunky part of the lower arm would be fine. I didn't think it hurt at all. It hurt real bad. But I love the tattoo. Like, I'm really delighted with it. So, yeah, true sleeve wraps all the way around, right? Yeah, right. I think that's it. And then like mine doesn't like cut off at the wrist. at the wrist, there's still like a little space here. I told Michelle this morning that I left a little space so that if I wanted to, I could get a little speech bubble so the snake could be saying, "Don't have a cow, man." She was not. She did not see the humor in my joke, but that's okay. That's all right. It's fine. Um. When my artist hit my elbow, oh dude, the elbow is sucks so bad. Oh, I do not like the elbow. Um. I decided not to get a Triforce tattoo on my hand due to concerns about hand pain. Yeah, I hear the hand is pretty painful. The only thing is, like, with the hands, like, there's not a lot of surface area, so you probably would be done inside of 3 or 4 hours. And for me, it's usually past the 4 hour mark that it really starts hurting. Like, that's when your body starts going, okay, no, seriously, we're being stabbed really slowly and gradually, and I don't like this. Does the pain make the tattoo feel like you fought for it? Do you know, I think about this sometimes, right? I think about, like, what if I could just magic the tattoos onto my body? Would I do it? And I don't know. That's a weird one to think about. Like, I know Jake Paul's tattoos. He went to a place where they literally knock you out and then 4 or 5 people tattoo you at once. So you can go in with barely any tattoos and come out like tatted to fuck. Perpetual Panda 9, thank you for the 24-month subscription. Appreciate it. And I don't think I'd like that. I kind of like the slow build-up of tattoos, and I like the kind of... Because I think when you start getting tattoos, you're not really super sure of what you want. And then as you get them and you build up more and more and more, you get more confident in, like, oh, I want this tattoo. Like, I was really nervous about getting tattoos that wouldn't be covered by, like, a sleeve, you know? But, like, now I have, like, you know, I've shit all over my arm. I got this Undertale tattoo. I got this guy who pokes out here. I nearly knocked over my fan. I got my crow here. And now I got this big motherfucker. Knocking someone out and tattooing them doesn't seem legal. They love them. I think I'm gonna have to explain my tattoo to my very Irish mother at some point this weekend, unless my dad's watching this stream, because I know he watches sometimes, and I know he fucking rats me out. You little rat bastard, Dad. So that's gonna be tricky. And I was considering telling her that someone came from behind and knocked me out, and when I woke up, I had this sick ass snake tattoo. Good, he better not be here. That's your father, John. Oh, he knows what he did. He knows. Just came in. Can you show us the Makima tattoo? There's no Makima tattoo. John's mom is so Irish that she pray the old gods of the sea. My mom is she's a cool lady. I'm like slightly terrified of her. Like you kind of should be of your mom. Like, she's one of my best friends in the whole world, and we get on so well, and we still get on so well. Like, if my mom was like, do you want to grab a coffee? I'd be like, fuck yeah, mom, let's do it. And you know, she taught me a lot about the world and a lot about how to be around people and women and whatnot. But she can still put the fear of God in me like no one else. I remember when I used to live in my old apartment, every Sunday, either my mom or dad would pick me up and take me for brunch, and it was usually my dad. And I remember, you know, if dad's coming, he's downstairs, he can wait like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm finishing up this game. I want to see what happens in this Gundam episode. I'll be down. He knows the deal. It's fucking fine. And I remember once I was kind of just sitting there in my dressing gown, like watching some wrestling or something like that, and I knew it was like time to get picked up, and I knew it was dad downstairs, so I was like, whatever. And I was meant to be getting picked up at 11. At 11:01, I get a text message from my mom, and it just says, "Where are you?" And immediately I was like, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck!" And like I raced downstairs as fast as I could, getting dressed in the stairwell down the stairs because I do not want to fuck with that tiny woman, okay? I do not want to endure her small, concentrated, and extremely justifiable rage, okay? My mom's really cool. She was one of the first ladies in Ireland to keep her job after getting married, or at least in the ESB, which is like the kind of Irish Irish government board, or the like government run Irish electricity company. And I remember she told me before about like how bad it was when she started working there when she was like a young secretary. And she said there were these four guys, right? And she'd come in the morning, like they'd be all be standing around drinking coffee or whatever, and they'd all be like, "Oh, look at her, she's gagging for it," like just saying all this fucking gross ass stuff to like just this 24-year-old woman. And she told me how this went on for a couple of months, and then one day she walked into the cafeteria, and they were all like sitting at a table, and she went over to them and she said, "Can I have everyone's attention, please? Can I have everyone's attention? I'm just going to read out some of the things that these four gentlemen have said to me over the course of working here." And she read out a list, and then she turned to them and she just said, "How would you feel if anyone said that to your daughter? Or to your daughters?" And they never fucked with her again. And I thought that was one of the hardest fucking stories I have ever heard. And that is one of the reasons that my mom is like one of my favorite people I've ever met. Like just like discounting the fact that she is my mom and she automatically kind of has to be because she raised me and whatnot. But yeah, she's real fucking cool. Me and my dad are both like just a little bit terrified of her, but in a way that is mostly out of respect, you know. But here's the thing, right? My mom fucking hates tattoos. She hates them so much, all right? And the first time I came home with a tattoo, she made me promise that that would be the last one, which I never did. And she wanted to tell me, like, okay, she was like, "What's the worst thing I can say to John? What is the absolute worst thing I can say to John that will make them never want to get a tattoo again?" And she kind of sits back and she goes, "You know, John, if you get too many tattoos, you're going to look like an English criminal." Oh, like I just think that is the worst thing you could be to this woman, an English criminal. So you know, God bless her. She's fucking she's the best. Like I love her so much, and I go home every I go home every well most Sundays, and we sit down and we watch an episode of Prestige television together. Right now, me, my mum, and my dad are watching Mad Men, and I swear to God, like I love going home and seeing them, and it's always like so chill and so nice, and they're just kind of Mam's just she's just kind of the best, you know. She's always been you know, it's that classic like always been my kind of biggest supporter kind of woman, and people I still see people freaking out from the devastation of that comment. Not a criminal, An English criminal. I have a very different relationship with my dad. Me and my dad have been like, I would say, mildly antagonistic to each other since I was born. My mom always tells me this story, right? That when I was little, I was sitting there at the dinner table like a little baby, and I was eating like whatever little stupid fucking baby food I was eating at the time. And my dad used to like it to tease me. Now, so someone would think that teasing a toddler is, you know, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck, dad? But my dad was basically like, oh, he's a very bold boy, isn't he? He's very bold. And this was like before I could really talk. But I stamped the table and I went, no! And my mom always says that, like, that has always been our relationship. Like, my dad will go to the ends of the earth to fuck with me, and it has always been like that. I always remember this one time. I've told the story on a couple of different things, so apologies if you've heard it over the years. But my dad took me up a mountain. Have I told the story on stream recently? Do you have siblings, John? I have no siblings. I have no siblings at all, and I can tell you why that is. My mom's gonna really fucking hate me saying this on the podcast, but me and my mom, way back when, we were watching Desperate Housewives together, and there was this storyline in it about how someone got pregnant even though they had used a condom. And the reason given is that because condoms are only 1% effective. And my mom reaches over and she pats me on the head and she goes, my little 1%. And I was like, ha, good one, ma. And then I was like, wait a minute. Was I an accident? And then I kind of like, wait, I don't have any brothers. And then it hit me and I was like, huh. Okay. Oh. But anyway, yeah, so the story, so my dad basically tells me one evening, he's like, John, we're gonna go for a walk in the mountains tomorrow. And I was like, oh, Dad, I don't want to go for a walk in the mountains. Even though I love mountain walking now, but back then I didn't. And he's like, no, John, trust me. I'm going to take you to this burger restaurant. And, sorry, 99% effective, 1% not effective. I'm going to take you to this burger restaurant up in the mountains. And they do the best burgers you have ever had. And, we went up there and we went on this like 4-hour hike, like just this long ass hike. And at that point, like, I was still like a young teenager. Well, I was maybe like 12 or 11 or something like that. Like, and I knew he was fucking with me. I knew he was fucking with me the entire way up. But then, like, we're
What a crazy thing for your mom to say, Lowell.
it was pretty funny though. But we were heading up, and as we're walking and walking and walking for hours, I start to believe him. I'm like, is there actually a burger place, Dad? And he goes, there is, yeah. And I was like, oh. Do they serve milkshakes? And he's like, they do serve milkshakes. And like, we're up in fucking nowhere in the Irish mountains, you know. You could scream at the top of your lungs and no one would be around to hear it. Like, that's how secluded we are. So, but like, I'm young and stupid and most of all hungry, and I just want that burger and that chocolate milkshake or strawberry milkshake. And so eventually, after like another hour or so of hiking, and at this point we've been hiking for like 6 hours or something, we reached this old, burnt out hut that looked like it had been maybe built in the Copper Age. You know, it's like just stone and like thatch and nothing else. And he stops at it and he turns around and he goes, "Oh, they must have closed down." And then this motherfucker reaches into his jacket pocket and he pulls out a single banana. He snaps it in half and gives me half a banana. And then he's like, "Right, better get going. Gotta walk back to the car." It's fucking 6-hour hike back to the car. That's who that man is. And he's always been like that. He just has this weird fucking dry, dead ass sense of humor. And I think it's probably where I got a lot of my sense of humor. It's definitely where I got a lot of my sense of humor from. I always remember this one bit where me and my mom and my dad were sitting at the dinner table and Valentine's Day was coming up. And he just goes to my mom, "Eileen, are you doing anything on Valentine's Day?" And she's like, "No." And he goes, "Would you like to go to a funeral?" There was an actual funeral on Valentine's Day of someone he knew, and that's how he fucking tells her. But yeah, no, they're both awesome still. Editor Fox Cade has met them, as has Wooly. All my nearest and dearest meet them at some point, and they're really cool. We're reaching Mandalore's dad's levels of insanity. Oh, I'm curious. Your dad is peak. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I always remember this one other time where, no, you know what? I'll save that story for another day. We've got a question there for someone. Hey John, I'm still getting over a pretty deep betrayal from a former friend and partner. Any advice on how to move on and let it go? Oh, fuck SMFI. I'm sorry, dude. That sounds really, really tough. So, like, I guess it depends, like, on the nature of the betrayal. And, like, there's some elements of betrayal, like, that I'm maybe picking, like, maybe someone got cheated on or something. I don't know. That's never happened to me, so I can't speak to it too authoritatively. But, look, what I would say is that people are hard. You know, people are complicated and people are weird, and sometimes you can know a person really, really well, and you were right, you did know them. The problem is that they change, but, like, it's their right to change. You know, you can't really hold someone accountable of who they used to be. And you can't form expectations of how someone was like a year or two ago. All you can really go on is the person they are right now and the person that you're dealing with in the moment. And I have really struggled with that in the past where, like, oh shit, you know, I used to have this kind of relationship with this person, but now things feel different and weird and I don't know how to get the old relationship back. And the thing is, like, you're never going to get that old relationship back. You know, relationships move forward and people grow and change. But the thing about people growing, and this is one of the kind of bitterest pills I had to swallow in, like, kind of getting older, and especially like in my kind of late 20s and 30s. Not everyone grows in ways that are healthy. You know, people suffer trauma, people get hurt, and it makes them more closed off and more insular and kind of weird. And sometimes you're just left in a situation where you have this person who cares about you deeply, but they're not good for you anymore. You know, and it's a really, really fucking hard position to be in. But I think the important thing to remember is, like, whoever either of these people were, there was a time in your life that you were probably happy and you didn't know them. It's totally fine to want people, but you don't need any individual person or set of individuals, even if it really, really fucking feels like it at the time. Like, ultimately, you got to be in a place where, like, you're comfortable with your own company and that you kind of that you're happy just to kind of be around yourself, because that's the kind of person that people are drawn to, and that's the kind of, it's meeting new people, and it's like developing existing friendships, joining new clubs, getting into new activities. Like, that's the kind of shit that I think helps get over kind of isolation and loneliness and all that kind of stuff. I always remember I used to really struggle at parties when I was younger. I didn't like parties very much, and I never knew how to act in them. And I remember, like, I'd be very anxious about talking to people and talking to, like if someone would want to talk to me or not, and it would make me way overthink every encounter, and I bet I was annoying as shit to be around. I really, really think that. And then I remember, like, I went to this one party, and like I was really stressing out about it, because like I always stressed out about this shit. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stay in one spot for this entire party, and whoever comes talk to me, awesome, and whoever doesn't come talk to me, that's fine. And I went, and I had one of the best times I've had in a party in a long time, just because I wasn't fucking stressing about other people. I was mainly just trying to concentrate on my shit. And so, like, if you're really like hurt from these people, I think the best thing you can do is kind of focus on yourself. Focus on like the kind of shit that you want to develop, the kind of person that you want to turn into. Like, and that could mean a million different things. That could mean like taking up an instrument. That could mean exercising more. That could mean looking at your bucket list and being like, what the fuck do I want to become, you know? I always remember when I got fired from a job that I liked. It was like the most depressing thing ever, and it felt like a betrayal for like a bunch of reasons I'm not going to get into, but it also felt like a divorce, because like I had this entire team under me, and then I was just fired, and then they started like firing everyone in the team, and it was just horrible. But I remember I felt so fucking worthless. I felt so worthless in that moment, and I got this crazy idea that I was gonna go and train to be a pro wrestler. Wasn't even that into wrestling at the time. I wasn't like watching a ton of it or anything. This was one of those periods where like I was kind of low on wrestling. It was in the real like post ruthless aggression dark age, kind of before the She, or maybe it was like I can't remember specifically what era it was. But so the next week I found a place that taught pro wrestling like a couple of miles from where I lived. I cycled my unemployed ass over there, and I spent 6 months learning to be a professional wrestler. And I don't think I was particularly good at it, but I loved it, and more importantly, like, it gave me confidence, and it let me put some distance between myself and this really shitty thing that had happened, you know? Because all of a sudden, like, say if like, okay, me getting fired was chapter 7. Chapter 8 stopped being about the fact that I didn't have a job and had got fired and felt useless, and started being about this futile attempt to become a wrestler. And even though like it never went anywhere and it didn't matter, I still fucking did it. And then chapter 9, there got to be a chapter 9 because I had written a chapter 8. Like, I didn't feel so close to this terrible thing that would happen. Wrestling like WWE wrestling or grappling wrestling? Wrestling like WWE wrestling. I do grappling wrestling to this day, but this was WWE wrestling. Do you know who I met? And it's still so weird to think about this. I met Valkyria, I can't remember if it's Valkyrie or Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria. I met Lyra Valkyria when I was training to be a wrestler. I got in trouble for not hitting Lyra Valkyria hard enough. We were doing this thing called a chop circle. And the way a chop circle worked is like, So there's someone standing behind you, and you have to like chop them, and then they chop the person next to them. They chop the person next to them. And at one point, like, there was a lad next to me, and I chopped him, really hard, and he was like, no, I'm done. Then there was another guy next to me, and I chopped him really hard, and he was like, no, I'm done. And then it was me, Lyra Valkyria, and like two other guys, the only people left in the chop circle. And like, now at the time, Lyra, I think she must have been like 15 years old or something. She was so young and so small, right? But it was like the first time that I like had to like hit a girl, you know? And it was like just years of social engineering. I couldn't fucking do it. And for the record now, I box women, I like wrestle women, like grapple wrestle women. Some of the fucking toughest people I fought are women. It's not about that. But I just back then, like I couldn't do it, you know? And so I got taken aside and chewed out by the guy who used to run the place, Joe Carberry. And he was and like, he was completely right. He was completely right. That he basically said, she's here because she wants to be here, and you need to treat her like anyone else in this hall. And he was 100% right. Completely right. And so I apologized to Valkyria afterwards, and she was really cool about it. She was like, oh, don't worry, like, she's it wasn't like a thing to her. But yeah, that's my story of Lyra Valkyria. And also, the girl who takes the photos for Eye Patch Wolves is a childhood friend to Becky Lynch. Yeah. That's less impressive. Also, that time a 5-year-old girl defeated you in a match. Listen, she was like maybe 4, okay? Eye Patch Wolf hurts women for fun. That's not quite how it goes. Listen, I'll tell you, like, you know, I like a good tough woman. That'll do it for me. When you're actually getting your head kicked in, like, so I fought the Women's European Open champion a while ago, and it was just brutal. She was such a fucking monster. She was like driving, like, she was doing this thing, and she still does it, where she gets on top, and then she drives your face into the mat with her shoulder and just crushes your jaw like that. Trust me, that's not like fun or hot or anything. That is just getting your ass beat, and it sucks. But also, I just wouldn't, if I'm sparring a girl, I'm not gonna look at them that way. Like, that's not cool. Didn't you lose to a girl in a video game last year? I'm not talking about that. God, okay, I immediately regret bringing any of this up. Going from not being able to hit young women to murdering children on stream. God damn it. Elecman24, after seeing some of your Versus Wolves episodes and learning you were also a Kamen Rider fan, it made me want to ask, what's your favorite season and why? I have only watched Gav. That's the only thing I've ever watched. But okay, I went on a big long tangent there. SMF, buddy, listen, I'm sorry about the betrayal. I would say the only thing that's going to help it is time. But you can still affect that. Like, the next 2 months can be 2 months of you being devastated about this shitty thing that happened, or it can be 2 months where you just try a bunch of other shit, and you're not going to want to because you're probably depressed and sad over what happened, and that fucking sucks, and I'm sorry, dude. But my only point is, like, you know, write a different part of the story. Like, don't have that be the main plot. You know, have that be the backstory, have that be the side plot. Do shit you want to do, fill it. Like, it's a weird thing to say, but I think when you're really miserable and when you really feel like there's nothing there, that's when it's time to go to the bucket list and actually start thinking about stuff. Hi, John. Hope you're still enjoying life. Have you heard of Luigi Serafini, Serafini and Codex? I have no idea. No, I have not. Serious, but John, I saw you mention it in the Discord though. Drop me a message in the Discord and let me know what it is. I'm watching your stream over breakfast with my parents in my living room, and my parents think you're really cool. From Mothman Kisser 69. Mothman Kisser 69. How do your parents feel about that username? Thank you, Mothman. I appreciate it. Manny Prime. So the whole Kathy and Dokapon stuff was a reenactment of John getting wrecked by late. Okay, look, no, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I understand that sometimes I make poor decisions on stream that get me rocked. This lady I'm talking about from Jiu-jitsu fucking would murder all of you. She would murder all of you. Like, and it would be swift and it would be brutal. Okay? I'm not taking any L's on that one. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Manny. My mom made a face, so it's probably fine. LMAO. God damn. One dinner, John. I've never been in a fight, but I think I could take her. So, I think what would happen you if you fought her one dinner is that it would be a very confusing 15 seconds for you. And then for the first time, perhaps ever, you would understand what it truly means to not be able to breathe. That's generally how most people's first jiu-jitsu role goes. Oh yeah, congrats to Wooly on the upcoming kid, if he's lurking here. Wooly is definitely not lurking here, but even despite that, fuck man, Wooly's having a kid. Look, I understand that as the male in the relationship, Wooly's part in everything up till now has been quite minimal. But I'm just so proud of my friends. I think he's gonna make like an absolutely incredible dad. Like there's no one I know that I think is like more compassionate and sweeter than Wooly, and like more caring about people. And that kid, like, and him and Steph, like that kid is gonna have the best fucking parents in the world. I can't even kayfabe it. I cannot kayfabe it. I'm so proud of I'm so proud of Wooly. Like Wooly is like just one of my best friends in this whole fucking world, and like out of everything that has come out of YouTube, my friendship with Wooly is one of the things I value the most, and just I'm so proud of that fucking guy. Like he's having a little girl. How crazy is that? Like Wooly's gonna be a girl dad. Is that what that means? I don't know. He's breaking kayfabe. I can't help it. I can't help it. Super Uncle Wolf, Uncle Eye Patch Wolf, or Super Eye Patch Uncle. Super Uncle Wolf sounds alright. What is he going to name her? I have no idea. And even if I did, I think that's his business to say. Living Neutral, thank you for becoming a member.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
My dad used to describe the relative investment of fathers and mothers as being like a bacon and eggs breakfast. The chicken is involved in the process, but the pig is committed.
The chicken is involved, but the pig is committed. Whoa. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Cairo site. In 4 to 5 years from now, are you gonna tell her that her dad rage baited you into starting a 10-year YouTube career? No, I'm gonna be really super nice to her. I already got her. I already got her a present. Um, that I'm gonna send over at some point. Is the Woolly combo breaker getting to name his child? um. John gives me more older cousin energy, honestly. Well, as all you know, I am 36 years old and dead. Do you guys see this? You guys see this fucking shit the AI says about me? Let me see if it still says it. Is super. What age is eye patch wolf? Okay, this is weirder. This is weirder. Okay, so there an image went around yesterday of basically Google's AI saying that I was dead. Um, this is fucking weird. Okay, I just googled it again. What age is Eye Patch Wolf? Oh shit! Did my camera go? No. Why is it keep doing this? Let me try and fix this. Please, please, please. Eye Patch Wolf is a fictional character and does not have an age in a way that a real person or animal does. The character is depicted as a wolf man with an eye patch and is known for creative content on platforms like YouTube. The character is not based on a real animal, but rather a visual representation of the content creator. Screen grabbing that shit. Fuck me. The camera is not working. Let me try again. I think what's happening is that the camera is overheating because it's really hot right now. I'll let it cool down for a little bit. Special guest The Undertaker. Guys, let me try and find my backup camera. I know I said last week I would find it, but I've been busy! So give me 1 sec. I'm still here, chat. I'm still here. It's okay. I haven't gone anywhere.
Well, that explains my confusion yesterday.
Where is my camera? My beautiful backup camera. Where the fuck is it? Where did it go? God fucking damn it. Chat, I got some bad news. I don't know where that camera is. But that's okay, because we'll probably switch over to playing our gamey game soon. Magnum weight. Age is just a number, Walsh. So, you know what? Let's switch over to some Look Outside, which I've been kind of desperate to play for a little bit now. Oh, 1.5 update. What do we got? Ernest. Ernest has a home now. If you reach floor 1 and you don't have any more friends with you, you can temporarily recruit him. Flooded basement. Oh man, they've added a new area. New doorway encounters. There's more crafting. Added many new items related to crafting. Powerful new healing items. Okay, this looks sick. Okay, what say we get on in there, chat? Just gotta download the update. I am still here. I am still here. Apologies about this, chat. But John, the update is queued. The update is downloaded. That's what you get with some beautiful ass fiber internet power. I will take you out of the void very soon, chat. There we go. How is the audio, chat? We sounding good? Wasn't anything too stressed then. Have a good evening. This void's stuck. No big snake boob lady. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let my camera cool down and I'll turn it back on a little bit. Sorry about that. A bit quiet. Okay. Gonna give it a little more volume. It's good. It's good. Okay, cool. Okay, so listen, we are back in our apartment now. I'm gonna give you a little tutorial to look outside if you're new to this game, but this is where we live, and the apartment building has been taken over by horrifying monstrosities, and we have recruited 3 people into our gang. The first is Papanu. Well, the last is Papanu, technically. Hey there, are you ready to go outside and clean this place up? Goodbye. Papanu is a janitor, and he's a very kind of philosophical thinker, and he sees it as his place in life to push back against the constant entropy that comes with watching everything break apart and get dirty around him. He cleans it up. That is his job. This is Sophie. Sophie's our basically adopted little sister. I love her. She's great. You haven't seen my mom anywhere, have you? Goodbye. And Sophie is she has a really interesting play style. There's turn-based battles in this game. You have to make her hide, and then she can inflict status effects from being hidden. Really cool. And then we have the star of the show, everyone's favorite little guy. It's Rathu. You spent some time talking. His full name is Rathu Perry. And this is my little adoptive family in this game. Outside our apartment are all kinds of horrifying monstrosities. But you know what? It's fine because we got everyone in here and we all love each other. The only problem is that we recently took in 2 people, and it's these 2, and they have taken over my bedroom and I hate them. Yeah, what is it? I need my room back. Okay, that's cool. We'll give it back to you tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. And they just suck. Like, I should like them because they're goth kids, but they're mean, and yeah. Hey, man. Talk. What do you want, dude? How do you know Zarya? We got the same. Oh, yeah, that's right. Did you look outside? Nah. What do you think will happen? What with stuff going on outside? I don't know, man. How are you doing? Whatever, man. I'm just gonna chill here if you're done talking to me. God damn it, I hate them. What will you do? Let's talk to the plant. Let's give it some water. It's too loud. I want to turn it off. Okay, whatever. Anyway, fuck those guys. I am kicking them out of the apartment tomorrow. Like, that's it. That's the last we're doing. Okay, let's check up properly on everyone. What's up? How are you doing? I'm pretty hungry. Think you could make a snack? She always says that no matter how much I cook her. So how much food do we have? We have like nothing. I think we should... I guess I can cook something. It's just some raw tomatoes for dinner. Share the food with 4 people. Everyone recovers around 17 HP at 6 sim. Monty giggles idiotically as he flicks the lighter off and on. He hovers the flame over his napkin, inching closer and closer, until finally... Jesus, I hate these fucking goth kids! Until finally the flame touches the napkin, igniting it, which elicits a disproportionate howl of laughter. When the napkin burns out on his plate, he grabs another. Haha. What the heck are you doing? Stop that right now! What? Monty sounds genuinely bewildered by the request. Don't do that again. What? This little flame? Come on, man. What a buzzkill. Monty tosses the napkin onto the plate and storms off to your room. Fuck that guy. Jesus. I'm gonna give Rathu a little blood. You give Rathu some of your blood. Watch this. Monty pulls out a lighter and flicks a flame. If this is going where I think it's going, he's done. He's gone forever. He hovers it above Rathu, who watches it curiously and watches the flame dance. Pretty badass, huh? The curious rat cautiously creeps close to the flame until a little nose just barely grazes it. It squeaks in pain and scurries off. Haha, guess it learned a lesson. I mean, he technically didn't burn Rathu, but I still hated that. You spend some time soothing Rathu. Let's play with Rathu. You throw the ball back and forth. Rathu has grown much stronger. It can now actually play catch. Aww. Rathu attempts to mimic you, covering its own face with the misshapen limbs, gurgling something that sounds like Baboo! I love our little guy. Okay. For those keeping track, we cut off our own arm to save Rathu. Strangely, you feel great. You feel grimy. I'll brush my teeth. Okay, I think our goal was now to go to the projection room. Which I think was here. Oh. Some food in here. Oh, nice. Cool, okay. Okay, I died the last time I did this. A retro projector that uses disc-like slides. It's turned on. The head is pointed at the wall. Insert disc. Looks like disc-shaped object here. Negative disc. Oh, god damn it! Okay, I'm just gonna cook again. That's exactly what happened to us last time. Yeah. Zarya and Monty are actually eating outside their room today. You're not sure what the occasion is, but this might be an opportunity to get them to turn their music down. Do you think you could turn the music down, huh? What, you want us to turn our music down? It's not even that loud. Yeah. In fact, you're the one that needs to turn your TV down, always playing video games on it. Seriously, you're keeping us up at night. We barely get enough sleep. This is my house, and I want you to turn it down. Your house is a dump, man. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna kick you out. Wait, you're actually serious? You're gonna kick us out or something so trivial? That's messed up, man. You're gonna leave us homeless during an emergency just because you didn't like our music? You're a monster. That's it. Get out now. Whoa, just you're evil to the core. You're condemned. Look, that the lighter shit with Rathiu, I don't care. I don't care. You're a real piece of crap. Zarya and Monty grab some stuff from the room and storm out. The house is finally quiet. Oh, thank God. You're a monster. Damn right. You bring a lighter anywhere near my beautiful rat son, and I'll fucking kick you out in a second. They are great party members, but not great people. I don't care if they one-shot every enemy in this entire game. I did not want them here. Oh, maybe we can make some... Oh, use a recipe. Oh, I didn't know we could do the recipe stuff. That's cool. Okay. What to do, what to do. Tilt the head down. There we go. And let's turn it off. Let's insert the void disc. Or the negative disc. Tilt the head, place photo paper. And switch it on. You close your eyes and switch on the machine. The image is imprinted onto the paper. There's still a disc inside the machine. Take it out. Okay, so now we have the photo paper. And I think we gotta bring it to that druid guy on the first floor. Speak to my colleague Jasper. Astronomy is. I think he's down on the bottom floor. I think he was down here somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Landlord, you won't take me alive, you varmints. There's no end to him. Okay, I guess we gotta save this guy. I don't like the look of that bloated attacker. I feel like he's gearing up for something nasty. But he probably has the most HP as well. We'll see. So if he's in hidden, John attacks. 41 damage. The damage Patrick Club broke. Damn it. Attacker A attacks 17 damage. Attacker B 21 damage. Take that. These guys don't seem that tough. 34 damage. Pop a new attacks, 35 damage. Attacker B take 31 damage. Okay, we're not doing... you want more? You want more? Oh, dear. Oh, I don't like that. Get off. Oh, God. Oh, no. Let's try blind him and attack. Oh, man, this guy has a lot of HP. Has no attack. Damn things they got in my mouth. Akazemi, thank you for the bits. Will there be a final gamer stream 2? No, never. Let's try stun. Okay, got him. John's party was victorious. 320 XP and $20 found. Sophie is now level 8. Trick or treat chaos learned. Come over here. Let me have a look at you, son. You okay? The elderly man in the wheelchair. Your landlord points the antique rifle at you. Yeah, this is my experience. How most landlords are, all right. And I'm back. We have video once again, chat. Let me just get the framing all good here. How do I know you ain't one of them? I live here on the 3rd floor. Are you okay? Did you spit them out? Don't change the subject. They tricked me into opening the door. This could be another trick. If you're not one of them, then what's my name? You should know my name. Psst. It's Mr. Henderson. I stole his dentures once. Thank you, Sophie. Guess you're not one of them after all. Quit standing there and get me some antibiotics. In the bathroom, you dunce. Some of them crawled in my mouth. Gotta get rid of the infection. I'll be fine. Just get it quick. I don't have time for your lollygagging. This ain't the bathroom. Anxiety medicine. Bar of soap. I don't see no antidepressants or anti. Uh-oh. You search the drawer. You find nothing. Search the drawer. You found $50 in cash. What is going on? Okay, good. We need food. Search the drawer. You find $10 in cash. Oh! You still owe me $75 in rent. Pay it. Good. It's about time you took that responsibility. Mr. Henderson? What is going on? Something ain't right here. Scout, hey, I need help scouting locations for our secret equipment caches. Can you do that for me? Take this radio. If you approach a supply cache, I'll send you a signal. Use the radio and I'll tell you where the cache is. This is what the signal sounds like. If you hear this, that means there is some kind of cache of items nearby. If you need an additional help locating the cache, use the radio and I can help you find it. Be careful though, the radio's power is limited. If you contact me for a hint, that will disable it for about 8 hours. Okay. I am really not keen to get in a fight with anything in this apartment. They have guns, which is not good. Ooh. You search the drawer. You found dog tags and $30 in cash. $200 in cash. Nice. An old military uniform. Oh, I don't want to get in a fight with that thing, but I want whatever that other thing is. A collection of old coins. Okay, here we go. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's not good. I want to take this thing out as quick as possible because I really hate how it looks. Like, that's going to do a shit ton of damage. Sophie goes into hiding. Sophie is hidden. Papa New attacks. 53, it's stunned. Very nice. John attacks. 12 damage. Gatling is still stunned. Gatling is no longer stunned. Okay, we really, really want to keep that thing stunned. Although blind will do the trick as well. John attacks, 18 damage. Papa New attacks, 43 damage. Sophie played. The Gatling is blinded. Papa New takes 28. John takes 28. John takes 27. Papa New. That thing is really scary. Special. Let's go for stunned again, I think. Please die, please die, please die. Oh shit! John took 26 damage. Sophie plays a trick. It has no effect on Gatling. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay. Okay, pretty good XP and stuff. We were right, though, in that we do not want to be fucking with the creatures in this area. I don't think that landlord's doing so good. We actually have a pretty decent stockpile of stuff. Okay, this one doesn't look like it has as much HP, so hopefully it doesn't. Oh no. It's a hand grenade! Right, so if he took 8 damage. He shot a child! I guess I want to target the hand grenade because I don't want it to explode. Sophie, John took 26 damage. John took... Oh my god. Okay, it's dead, but we still have the hand grenade. Okay, cool. Junk found, junk found. Box of shotgun shells. Search the drawer. You found $10 in cash. This is not a bad apartment for cash. Some old records. Um, oh, his broom is broken. Okay, I think we can fix that with some tape. Maybe we don't have any tape. Yeah, I don't think we do. Shit. Okay, well, we'll give Papanu something else for the moment. Oh, a fireman's axe. That's probably good. And maybe get John. I don't really want to waste a first aid kit, but at the same time, I don't know what option we have. Okay, that'll do. You search the drawer. You find $10 in cash. Search the drawer. You find $30 in cash. You have some good armor for upping on Sophie, John. Okay. Oh, yeah. Bullet defense. That's pretty good. I'll go for the old uniform. And some army boots. A little charm made from bits and bobs, a few teeth. And this is back in the bathroom. Fuck. Oh, I don't want to fight two of these. Oh, I guess we can try and kill them pretty quick at least. Are they worth it? I don't think so. Soldier throws a grenade. That's not good. Sophie evaded the attack. Oh, nice. John swings a wide arc. Okay. The cleaver is damaged. Damn it. Okay, Papanu with the axe is clearing these guys out. Okay, so everyone in this these all seem to be weak to slashing damage. Have we got anything? No. Okay, okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. I think we can clear this place out handy enough. You still owe 300. Pay it. It's about time. Search the drawer. You found $10 in cash. Okay, if we don't need to fight him, we will not fight him. It's like the apartment's becoming more fucked up every round. Damn it! Okay. Okay, hopefully we can just bulldoze him real quick. Hop into attack, 64 damage. John attacks, 43 damage. Sophie attacks, 5 resist. John took 24 damage, John took 24 damage, John took 20 damage, Sophie took 35 damage. I still don't like it when Sophie takes damage. I feel bad for her. I thought that would kill him. Come on. Nice. Okay. Papa knew his layout. Late share lunches learns. Share lunch. Share your lunch with the team. It heals a whole party for 30% and instantly consumes Papa New's lunch. Oh, there's a grenade there, pretty handy. I'm scared of getting into a boss fight. I think I'm gonna... That was probably a waste because they can revive party members, but still... Feels like we've been stuck in this place forever. Bit by bit, my sanity's coming back. Not sure why. Kinda wish I was still some mindless thing, though. The boredom is killing me. I've been collecting these dog tags to pass the time. They just show up sometimes. I don't know where they're from. Maybe people know he knew back then. Anyway, I'll give you $5 for them. Got any jog tags? I do. Nah. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't know about these things. I mean, they seem fine, but I bet if they blow up, they do a ton of damage. It's getting late. You should probably go home and sleep. It's now night. That's not good. Okay, so we got a new video game. Whoa. Okay, so in here... Landmine attacked. Poppin' took 8 damage, but we're fine, and that'll do it. We found $50 in cash. Found $20 in cash. We're finding a lot of supplies here. And I wonder, is that the point, considering we have to give it all to the landlord? Shit. Okay, let's rush these guys and just kill them. Nice, okay. That's not good. And Papanu should kill the other one. There we go. Cool. You search the drawer. Found $20 in cash. Hi again. Any luck finding a supply cache? He seems alright. And is this the room where we finally... Oh god, this place is such a maze. I hate these guys. John took 25 damage, but we can kill them next round. Fire actions damage. That's bad. Oh, we really need to keep Papanu with a slashing damage this turn. Nothing in here. Thought so. Okay, we should be able to take this guy out pretty easy. I don't think John has any tape. That's right, I don't have any tape right now. I wanted to fix Papanu's thing earlier, so the flimsy axe broke. Damn it. So I guess that's how it works. Weapons get flimsy at the start, and if you don't do anything about them, they will break later. What the hell is this? This is like a Nam flashback. I mean, I can't... I love that. Okay, I guess I'll give Papanu a cleaver. Oh wow, this is so wild. Oh no! Oh no! Escape. Damn it. Oh fuck! I mean, we can probably take them. They're not even doing that much damage. John took 27 damage. Papanu took 34. John took 25. Shit. Oh god, I really wanted him to die. Oh my god. John took 25 damage, Sophie took 9 damage. Sophie is no longer hidden. John's dead. Oh, this is really bad. I don't want to lose all my progress. I don't want to lose all my progress. Okay, Sophie, you drink the tonic. And Papanu, you finish that guy off. For the love of God, Papanu. Yes! Okay, one down, one down. We're doing okay. The cleaver was damaged. That's bad. Sophie recovers 31. Shot too quick. Sophie took 20 damage. Sophie has 1 health left. Okay, we'll put Sophie back into hiding. And Papanu will share lunch. Sophie is hidden. Man at Arms fires a shotgun blast. Papanu takes 11 damage. Okay, we've healed a little bit from that. Let's try... Let's try stun. He's stunned and blind. So even though he hits hard and shoots a lot, he's like piled under status effects right now. This is the thing I like about using Sophie. He's no longer blinded. He's still confused. Okay, I need this guy to go away now. We're gonna use an acid flask. He's no longer suffering from confusion. Oh, he won't go down. He fires a shotgun blast in a wide arc. Papanu takes 9 damage. Shotgun blast, 9 damage to Sophie. 30 damage to Papanu. Oh, please die. Please die. I'm gonna use an acid flask. I don't want to lose all my progress. Okay, he's dead. John's party was victorious. Sophie is now level 9. I don't think I want to keep going in this area. I think it's too dangerous. I think we gotta turn back. But there is a fridge up here. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. God damn it, how are we in one apartment? I want to go home! I want to go home! Does this just go on forever? I think it does. Shit. Okay, look. Okay. We can... The cracked cleaver broke. Okay, we can just use a first aid kit on John. Okay, but we still don't have a lot of health, and we gotta find a way out of here. Every little bit of damage we take is absolutely damage we cannot afford. Oh, god damn these things. There's a doorway right down there. Oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I really can't afford a fight right now. Fuck! Okay, they don't have the most health, so maybe we can just bum rush them. Oh shit, I forgot to equip Papanu. Bad situation. Sophie's fallen unconscious. Come on, come on, please die, please die, please die. Oh, thank God, okay. Oh. No! Let me out of this godforsaken apartment. Oh, no, I don't want to be back out here. What is that, though? No, that's nothing. This kind of looks like the entrance. Okay, let's get home and save. Don't want to do that shit anymore. How do you recover HP in this game? You either eat food or use medical stuff. Ooh, 500 XP. That's like the most we've ever gotten in a single outing. You were away for a long time. The danger is thrilling. Expiration bonus 500 XP plus 12 morale. Papa New is now level 9. Okay, let's see how everyone's doing and then save. So we did actually manage to scavenge a decent bit of food there. So So let's see, what can we make? Raw beef? Nothing, we can't cook raw beef with anything? HP, we'll probably need to cook a little more. Papa New lovingly holds his mop, admiring it like a proud parent. He reverently strokes the handle as he turns towards you. Deputy, have I told you about my blade? My joyous? You see, it's more than a mop. It's my weapon in the war against entropy, chaos, and darkness. It was given to me by my father, and to him by his father, and so on, all the way back to Charmelange. Charmelange? And so it falls to me to wield this mop against the darkness, as so many in my line have. Good for you, Papa New. Stew mix carton. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. (43 HP, nice. Your cooking skill has increased to level 1. You are now a pan wielder. Sniff, sniff, something reeks. Is that you? Okay, let's take care of little Rathu. Rathu is playing with an imaginary friend. Talk. You spend some more time talking with Rathu. I want to cook Rathu something. Cook eggs with raw pork. Some eggs and pork for my beautiful rat son. Feed Rathu. Lucky Dagger, thank you for the bits. 3. Okay, we gotta go to bed. Sophie has found 5 marbles for her slingshot. You can now take the rat child with you on excursions! We did it, chat! We finally did it! We've raised little Rathu! It's now the afternoon. A knock on the door wakes you up. It's now 10 to 1. Only 10 days left. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Did you say something about the astronomers the other day? A group of astronomers? Somebody mentioned it to me, but I haven't spoken to anyone yet. I'm sorry. I must be confused. I don't know why I'm thinking about that of all things. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last met? You tell her a bit about recent events. But how is that even possible? How can Mr. Hendricks's apartment expand like that? It didn't feel like a building change. It doesn't make sense. And what's this about a war zone? I don't understand. That rat thing is growing. Just don't get too attached to it. It might be building a building code violation. Well, that was interesting. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just a little confused today. You be safe out there. Take care. Okay, let's see. Who's at the door? A very haggard young man. He has a nasty burn on his chest. Hello. I need medical help. I'm sorry. Do you have any supplies? I mean, he doesn't look too bad. William. I'm William. I got into a bit of trouble. He tells a story about how he encountered a creature that split gobs of acid goop and that a gnarly acid burn from it. He hopes you might have something to treat this. Do you have anything? Let me see what I have. Medical supplies. Bomb should help. Is this a bomb for burns? Thank you, that will help. I did it. Varsuvius, thank you for the bits. Rathu can use every weapon like you. He has a great use of any guns. Rathu can use guns? You might have saved my life. Let me give you 120 for help. He thanks you the last time before he leaves. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna run downstairs and grab some water. You catch a roach inside your house. Squish it. Rathu is babbling nonsense words. It looks hungry. Look at little Rathu. He's got a little hat. Oh, he's one of us. He's got a little cowboy hat on. He's got a custom handgun. Finally, little Rathu. Guys, I am... Oh, my camera's gone again. I'm going to grab a water real quick. I think the camera might be out for the rest of the stream. Apologies, everybody. I will be back in, I don't know, like, we'll say 30 seconds? Hello, chat. I have returned. I don't know if you heard me the first time I said that. Okay. What say we go on some adventures? Now, I am noticing that Ratu is actually very low level. So I think there's some earlier rooms that we never took out properly that I kind of want to look into. So we're going to head back there. Oh, Jesus. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's here. Did it follow you home? A low rumbling gurgle comes from the eerie figure. It glides backwards, leaving something behind on the floor. It's gone. The bottle of tonic, a gift from the masked shadow. That masked shadow guy seems okay. He doesn't seem so bad. Oh, look at this party of killers. So, I think there were some apartments on the first floor, like the plant apartments and the plant apartments and there's a paintings apartments, I think. No, I hate you. There's the Rat King, don't want to deal with him. Now that's a different apartment. Here we go. So we came in here before and we just got our shit rocked, but I think we're going to be better able for it now. Oh, that's a big ol'... Oh, God. I don't know if we can take these. They look pretty nasty, but we'll try. Okay, Ratu, what do you got? He can bite, he can cleave, he can cut, but I'll tell you what he can really do. He can fucking blop! Papa Nu attacks, 32 damage. John attacks, 25 damage. Ratu fires, and 19 damage. John takes 18 damage. Okay, we can absolutely take this thing. Okay, it's stunned. That's really good. Come on, there we go. Okay, yeah, with a full party, this place is no problem. Potting soil fan. Ratu is now level 3. Copy dad learn. Oh, Ratu, I love you so much. Another axe. That's awesome. I think we should just be able to stomp through most of these guys. The cracked cleaver broke. So yeah, this is what we want because we want Ratu to get some levels. Bag of potting plants. Cleaver, that all looks okay. There's something perverse about giving Ratu rat claws, so I'm not going to. An old axe. I feel old axe goes well with Papa Nu. It's not that strong though. There's an electronic car key on the floor. Search the drawer. Found $20 in cash. A lot of flies in there. I feel like something nasty could be in there. Some audio CDs. Pair of fancy headphones. I don't think we have any keys left. Some money. Found $40 and some coins. Nice. Coins are handy because you can get food from vending machines. Found $50 in cash. Okay, that's all pretty handy, but now what say we check out that... Oh, damn. Oh, that thing looks nasty. I think we can take it, though. Masked Freak takes 68 damage. Chef's knife was broken. John attacks. The cleaver is damaged. Masked Freak attacks. Papa Nu takes 6 Oh, shit. I don't foresee them being too big a problem, but yeah, let's just take out the main one first. Okay, we're gonna have to re-equip everyone after this. You're okay, Rathu. You're okay. You're okay, little buddy. Fuck, we're not doing a whole lot of damage because all our weapons are broken. Nice one, Rathu. Good going, kid. 140 experience. Rathu is now level 4. Oh. Escape, escape. Ah, God damn it, I can never escape. Papa Nu takes 19 damage. Rathu took 27 damage. Rathu is unconscious. Okay, that's not good. Still though... Shit, I should have re-equipped. I wonder... Could a well-placed Molotov get us out of this scenario? Spits hard seas. Oh, that thing is pretty nasty. Sophie, we're gonna get you to hide. And Papa Nu, let's actually try out Bear Hug. 11 damage, nothing. Oh, this thing is pretty mean. Let's try poison. And Papa Nu. Seed Freak is stunned. That's good. Seed Freak is no longer stunned. Can he use a medikit on Rat? Maybe. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh, equip. We gotta equip shit. So the slashing doesn't seem super effective again. I don't want him using the cleaver. I think the rolling pin is unfortunately the best weapon we got right now. And then for you, Papa Nu. Knife. Okay, there's a room in there we still haven't found. Was it? Is it somewhere down here? There we go. Health's not looking great, but it's not the worst either. Oh, jeez.